Did you know that at the start of the millennium, the Japanese parliament enacted the Human Cloning Regulation Act, making it legally prohibited and ethically unacceptable to clone humans? Looking deeper beyond the cloning of humans, there is something quite unclonable. It's the Japanese culture and customs. In today's video, we take you beyond the veil to reveal 70 Japanese secrets, their surprising curiosities and customs. Let's go! Number 1. Stepping into Japan, literally, one of the first things you'll notice is the serene nature of the average Japanese and their awareness of nature's beauty. Respectful, courteous, and a perfect blend of modern civilization and ancient traditions. Number 2. For several years, the Japanese passport has been the strongest in the world. As of 2022, Japanese and Singaporean passports remain the strongest passports in the world, with visa-free travel to over 190 countries of the world. Number 3. Despite a rapidly declining birth rate, Japan remains one of the most populated countries with over 120 million inhabitants. Number 4. Japan is one of the safest and neatest countries on the planet Earth. Number 5. Japanese seldom have trash on the streets. You might have seen the viral videos of Japanese fans picking up the trash after their matches at the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar. Well, that was certainly not some virtue signaling. At number 6, Sapporo in Japan has been consistently ranked as one of the world's neatest cities for several years. It hosted the 1972 Winter Olympics. Number 7. Tokyo is the capital of Japan and the most populous megacity in the world. Number 8. Tokyo has a strict anti-smoking policy, and smoking outside designated areas is considered illegal. Number 9. In Japan, masks were worn by the sick as a kind gesture to prevent others from getting sick too. Number 10. Japanese dislike public disturbances. Blowing your nose in public places is highly offensive. Number 11. Bathing naked together in public bathrooms is very common in Japan. Number 12. The Shibuya Scramble crossing in Tokyo is the busiest pedestrian crossing in the world. Up to 3,000 people with multi-directional foot traffic cross the road every 2 minutes. Number 13. Crime is one of the least of their worries. The crime rate here is one of the lowest in the country. Number 14. Gun violence is almost non-existent in Japan. In 2022, they recorded only 9 cases of firearms discharge. The majority of those shootings were linked to the Yakuza Gang. Number 15. Because of their low gun violence rate, the July 2022 assassination of longest-serving Prime Minister Shinzo Abe remains a mystery. Number 16. Due to Japan's elderly population and declining birth rate, adult diapers often sell more than baby diapers. Number 17. Most Japanese have tetraphobia, the fear of the number 4. The number is associated with bad luck as it sounds quite similar to the death word shi. Number 18. Japanese buildings do not have 4th floors, and most maternity ward numbers don't have the number 4. Number 19. One of the world's weirdest and most beautiful highways in Japan is the Hanshin Expressway, which passes right through the Gate Tower building in Osaka. The highway passes the 5th, 6th, and 7th floors of the building, but not the 4th floor because it doesn't exist. At number 20, Japanese have a very prominent bowing culture, popularly known as Ojigi. It's common to bow as a sign of gratitude, reverence, apology, or salutation. Number 21. Baseball is the most popular sport in Japan. Number 22. The world's oldest company, Kongo Gumi, was founded in Japan as far back as 578 AD. The construction company still exists today and makes some of Japan's famous Buddhist temples. Number 23. The Nishiyama Onsen Keiunkan in Hayakawa, Japan, is the world's oldest hotel. According to Guinness World Records, it was founded in 705 AD. Number 24. The average life expectancy in Japan is 84. In 2021, this was ranked the highest life expectancy age by the World Bank Group. Number 25. Japan has one of the world's largest elderly populations. Legend also has it that if you subscribe to our channel, you'll get to live a long life like the Japanese. 26. Masabumi Hosono was the only Japanese to survive the tragic Titanic sinking. When he returned to Japan, he was widely regarded as a coward for not dying with other passengers. Number 27. The Japanese island of Okinawa is perhaps the most famous blue zone and is home to some of the world's oldest people. Number 28. The island of Longevity is home to a thriving nonagenarian population. It is quite common for Okinawa residents to live above 100. Number 29. There is a Metabo Law in Japan that allows the government to monitor the weight of 40 to 74-year-olds. Although it's not illegal to be obese, this law ensures that Japan has one of the lowest obesity rates and a healthier life. At number 30, eating all kinds of meat of livestock, wildlife, and poultry was once banned in Japan by Emperor Tenmu far back in 675 AD, and for more than 1,000 years this ban remained. In 1872, following a protest by Buddhist monks, the Meiji Emperor decided to eat meat, bringing the 12th century ban to an end. Number 31. Japan remains the only country in the world today with an emperor. Number 32. Japanese are fish lovers. The Tsukiji Market in Tokyo is the world's largest fish market. Number 33. Chopsticks are an integral part of Japanese culture. Japanese use chopsticks to enjoy a nice meal. Number 34. Slurping your noodles is considered a good thing in Japan. It is seen as a sign of enjoyment and appreciation of your meal. Number 35. Sushi, ramen, and tempura are also some major delicacies in Japanese cuisine. Number 36. There is a potentially deadly meal that is dearly loved in Japan. The Fugu meal is a pufferfish delicacy. Pufferfishes eat some deadly shellfish that contain TTX or tetrodotoxins, one of the most poisonous substances on the planet, 1,200 times more poisonous than potassium cyanide. Number 37. Japanese chefs must be well trained to prepare the daunting dangerous delicacy. All the toxic parts must be carefully removed, and a simple mistake can be lethal. Number 38. In many Japanese homes, it's common to sit and eat on the floor. The floor is usually clean owing to a unique culture that will require you to leave your shoes outside the Genkan, an entryway for taking off your shoes. Number 39. Despite a rich culture and huge respect for ancient traditions, Japan is arguably the most technologically developed country. At number 40, Japan sets the pace in several areas like engineering and robotics, with one of the world's first advanced humanoid robot, the Asimo, created by Japanese automobile giants Honda. Number 41. In Japan, trains tell quite a unique story. On trains, the Japanese rarely make phone calls to avoid disturbing other passengers. Number 42. Sleeping or napping on trains is quite common. Number 43. Taking photos or videos of people without their consent is illegal in Japan, and this offense is punishable by law. Number 44. It is common for the Japanese to take a power nap at work. Number 45. Japan is home to some of the world's fastest trains, clocking speeds of up to 320 kilometers per hour. Number 46. The Japanese railway is the most punctual train system in the world. The average delay time of trains in Japan is just 18 seconds. The Shinkansen bullet train in Japan is the most punctual in the world. It has 0 accidents, 0 passenger fatalities, and 0 passenger injuries on board. It's one of the fastest and safest trains you'll ever board. Number 47. Sumo wrestlers compete at the Naki Sumo Baby Festival to make babies cry first. It's believed that this chases away demons. Number 48. The literacy rate in Japan is 99%. Number 49. About 10% of the world's active volcanoes are found in Japan, and about 1,500 earthquakes occur annually in Japan. Number 50. Most earthquakes in Japan are not deadly, but some deadly earthquakes occur once or twice every decade, like the Great East Japan earthquake that killed nearly 20,000 people. Number 51. In Japanese mythology, it is believed that a mystical catfish creature, Namuzu, causes an earthquake whenever it wrestles with Takemikazushi, the god of thunder and sword. Number 52. Japanese have a high regard for nature. Number 53. Shintoism is an indigenous religion in Japan. It's the most popular religion in Japan. It promotes a deep connection and reverence for nature's blessings. Number 54. Japan is 67% forest and about 70% of Japan is mountainous. The country's highest point, Mount Fuji, is a national symbol, particularly as a holy site in the Shinto religion. Number 55. Fortune cookies originated in Japan. Number 56. Japanese engineering crafts some of the strongest structures on the planet. The world's tallest structure, excluding buildings, is the Tokyo Skytree, towering 2,080 feet into the sky. Number 57. In Japanese schools, cleaning is part of students' daily routine. Number 58. With a ratio of 1 vending machine to 23 people, Japan has the most vending machines in the world. You might find yourself pretty much spoiled for choices at each automated vending machine. Number 59. Vending machines in Japan are programmed to help provide emergency drinks during earthquakes or tsunamis. Number 60. Some public toilets in Japan are equipped with music for more privacy. Now, that's some acoustic goodness to make your bathroom experience a little more sound static. Number 61. Bidets are commonly used in Japanese toilets as opposed to toilet paper. Japanese have a crucial need for paper, mangas. Yes, in Japan, more paper is used to print manga than used for toilet paper. Number 62. Did you know that the first ever novel was written in Japan? Yes, The Tale of Genji was written by Japanese Murozaki Shikibu over 1,000 years ago. Number 63. Legendary manga books are the most popular entertainment source in Japan. Number 64. Japanese also love anime, a Japanese style of animated series. Anime fans all over the world have Japan to thank for these animated series that keep them glued to their screen. Number 65. Cosplaying is a very common act in Japanese culture. People dress up in costumes depicting their favorite manga, anime, video games, or movie characters. Number 66. Geisha is one of the oldest traditions in Japan. Geishas are highly trained professionals in arts. These traditional female entertainers in Japan are a unique sign of Japanese hospitality. The first geishas were actually men. Number 67. In Japan, you can rent a cuddle or even rent a boyfriend for a day or as long as you want. Number 68. Avoid pointing fingers at people in Japan. It's considered rude and it's seen as a sign of disrespect. Number 69. Japan has very strict immigration policies. It is widely believed that this is a way of preserving their culture and traditions. And finally, number 70. Japan is very homogeneous. About 98.5% of the Japanese population are ethnic Japanese. Do you know any other curiosities about Japan? Do you see undiluted culture and surprising curiosities in Japan changing anytime soon? Or will Japan remain unclonable for the foreseeable future? Let us know in the comments. See ya!